or Jay Giddens. Um, I want to remind everybody, as usual, to remember to be positive, optimistic, and keep positive people in your circle, baby. See that Oreo over there? Can y'all see it? Almost every time I come over here, I see that bird or one of its family. So what's up, guys? I'm in a natural environment at the moment, and I just wanted to first off, you know, just share some positivity with everybody, and just kind of share myself with everybody. Um, I just had to make a decision that was a little bit tough for me to make. One that I knew I had to make, but it was just a little bit tough to do, and I wanted to come with you guys because one of the things that always makes me feel good is other people, like when I think about what I want to do with my life, like how I want things to be, I think of and I imagine me like waking up every day and just making people happy, making people smile, making people feel good about themselves. I remember when I was in high school, one of the things that I loved to do was just, I used to always love to go to girls and just tell them that they were beautiful. Like, in fact, on Instagram, I used to have a page that was titled, I love to shout out beautiful women. And where I would literally just like, if I saw a beautiful woman, I would tag her and I would like put that hashtag and shout her out, and it wasn't on some like, there's a lot of guys who are just like inappropriate, always just in their root and sacral chakra, and they're thinking sexually in their physical selves. But for me, it was a little bit more than that. It was about the spirit. Like I saw the spirit behind the woman, and I just wanted to make them feel good. Our women are goddesses, and they deserve that level of treatment. They deserve not to be always objectified. So I say all this to say that to be able to wake up and like just do what it is that you want to do with your life is a gift. You know, to all of those out there who may be in a position where you actually wake up in the morning, and when you wake up, you're doing the things you want to do. I want to say to you to be grateful. Be grateful, be thankful for what you have. There's so many people who wake up and they don't have their day. You know what I mean? They may think that they do, but they don't. They're living somebody else's life. They wake up and they're going to go work for another person all day, or they're going to a building that's going to trap their energy all day, and then by the time they leave, they can't even do anything with the rest of their day. And this is some people's days on a regular basis. You understand what I mean? So it's like when you truly look at that and you truly understand, like when you observe those, when you observe those facts and just kind of compare it to your own life situation, you start to feel a little bit more grateful for what you have, especially if you're in a position where you get to do the things you want to do. So what I'm gonna do definitely is make sure that I'm on here more often. There's tons of people I want to connect with. Listen, guys, if you are a person who loves this, you see this nature, right? Nature, right? If you are a person who loves nature, if you're a person who loves nature, what I want you to do is hit me up. Drop a comment, letting me know, your connection with nature, why you like it, why you love it. Leave your contact information if you like, so that we can, build and just kind of work together in the future to share information and share ideas, man. I just want to sort of build relationships and connections with people out there who may be like-minded or who may understand the importance of you know our beautiful mother earth. you know but again, I want to also inspire anybody. So beautiful, isn't it? I want to also just inspire anybody who may be in a position where things are a little rough for you, or you have to make a decision that's hard for you. You could be, a woman who's in an abusive relationship and want to leave, but you can't. Or you may be, I don't know what your situation is. There's so many of them, but if you're in those situations, I want to remind you to have the courage to look within yourself. Have the courage to understand that life is bigger than what you may see today, right? When we think about our past, when we think about 5, 10 years from now, there were situations that you were in. I mean, I've been in tough situations, man. I've been in situations where I had my kids, and I was getting evicted the next day, and I had a car note. I lost my job. I was on child support, so I had to pay child support in addition to raising the children. Like, I didn't even know where we were going to stay the next day. Like, I've been in tough situations, situations where I didn't have any food and I wasn't getting food stamps because I was working, making a little bit too much to get food stamps, but the money I was working for was going all to bills, which left me with nothing left. So, like, it's like you can end up in situations where you still have nothing even though you work. You know what I mean? So you just really have to be grateful and make sure that your your morals, your values are aligned with the right lifestyle, right? Because if you're gonna work, you don't want to stress yourself. Everybody you have to do something, right? Like, you can't just wake up and, first off, you can do whatever you want to do, number one. Nobody can tell you what to do. However, it wouldn't be prudent for you to wake up and just lay in the bed and not move every day, right? Because eventually you won't have that bed anymore, or unless you own your own land, your own house. But even then, you got to get up and pay property taxes. Like, there's going to be some way they're going to get you up, right? So you got to do something as long as you're living in this matrix. And even if you're not living in it, you still have to do something, because life isn't about doing nothing, right? So the best thing to do is try to find out what it is in you that you love to do or like to do, or get some sort of joy out of doing, and then push that thing to the next level. And again, the thing that I've always liked to do, like I was hinting at earlier, was to, or I should say, is to, make other people's day, make other people happy, um, make other people smile, and to be supportive. Nothing makes me feel better than helping somebody out, man. Like, if I had $1 million, I would feel 100% comfortable with giving $1 out to 1 million people, and it would make me feel a million times better. Like, obviously I would need to eat right after that, so maybe not all of it, but but the point of the matter is, then if I did that, then those people may be willing to feed me, right? Like, if I gave $1 million out to, $1 out to 1 million people, then maybe one of those people would be willing to let me get an apple, a banana or something. So now I don't need food, because I have, created the scenario, where the universe understands that I'm willing to give up my all for it. Therefore, it is willing to give up for me. Um, yeah, this is like karma. This is karma. If you're a person who believes in karma, this is the same kind of ideology or concept that karma has. And I'm just looking to have. I'm just looking to have my soul and spirit's energy return to me. You know what I mean? So when I wake up, I'm gonna each day cast out powerful spells of positivity on the world. I'm gonna make sure to change somebody's life or make somebody happy every single day of my life. There's not gonna be a day that doesn't pass that I don't make somebody smile and make somebody's life a little bit better. I don't care how I do it. I'm not gonna let a day pass without me doing that. That's my goal, and yeah. There's so many things in life that will stress you, right? There's so many things in life that will stress you if you allow them to, but you have to take control. You have to take control over your life. Anything that's making you feel you know, like you can't do it, like you just want to give up, you want to lose that thing. You want to lose that thing, and don't be afraid of what's on the other side, because there's 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 nothing to fear except fear itself. You definitely don't want to live in fear. Living in fear is not living at all. Don't live in fear. It's one of the challenges that I myself am working right now, to make sure that I can overcome. Living in fear, living in procrastination. Living in the world of not doing things, because of all the things that outside influences have told you. But look, guys, that's about all I got for you. Like I said, I wanted to make sure to chime in. I was walking and just observing the nature, the area, and I thought to myself, man, I would really love to just share the thoughts. I was talking to myself out loud as I was walking. I was like, I would just love to share these thoughts with people. And I wish that I was with everybody. Like I wish that I woke up and there was a billion people all around me that I could just talk to and communicate with. Like I want to be around everybody in society. The problem is the people in this society nowadays, they all got masks on, they all don't want to talk, they all have attitudes, they're low energy, low vibrations. I don't even want to be around anybody. Like I really don't even want to participate in this thing really anymore, because even if say you try to, there's just bad vibes everywhere, man. And then there's people who are actively or proactively working to set up ways to make sure that your energy is low before you even get there. So you got to just really try to work day in and day out and focus on keeping yourself, you know, within your higher self. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. Meditate, make sure to, keep your mind above the negativity. All right. I love you guys so much, man. To anybody out there, who can support me, man, in any way possible. I don't care what way you think it is. I don't care if you were sending me. Well, don't send me fake food, so like no donuts or cakes and pies. But anything that anybody would like to do to support me, my Patreon is patreon.com/jgiddens. I would really appreciate it. Even if you just sent me an email saying, hey, bro, I just wanted to let you know I'm feeling what you're talking about in your videos or whatever it may be. I would greatly appreciate that, man, because I'm grateful for the relationship that I have with people. That's my monetary value. That's my currency right now. So like, other people, they want to wake up and make, $50. I want to wake up and have 50 people say, hey, bro, I love that video that you did. Like, you know what I mean? Even if you say, well, I clicked off of it early, but I appreciate that you did it. Like, you know what I mean? Just something so that I can feel some sort of value, because that is my only purpose at this point, is to spread love and positivity, as I occupy this vessel on this realm. All right. I love you guys very much. Remember, as usual, be positive, be optimistic, and keep positive people in your circle, baby. Until next time, Jay Giddens out.